Hi everyone, so today I'm just going to be showing you my push workout in the calisthenics park, so yeah, let's just get into it. So here I'm just stretching out my wrists. I honestly think it's super important to warm up your wrists before doing anything because I have hurt them a little bit in the past and it just seems to really help with mobility. And then here I'm just practicing some forearm headstand things. I've just been working on those every once in a while and falling over. So first I'm starting out with push-ups. This has been one of my main focuses, so I've been doing it at the beginning of my workouts just so I can start fresh and spend a lot of effort on it. I've been doing them really slow and strict and controlled and doing every set to failure. I do about 3 to 4 sets in the beginning of my workout depending on how I feel. And then once I go to failure, I do a drop set of knee push-ups, just like 3 or 4, as many as I can possibly do. So next I'm doing handstand push-up negatives, where basically you kick up into a handstand against the wall and then just let your arms release you slowly down as if you're doing a negative of a handstand push-up, just to improve my overhead strength, although it's very difficult. Now moving on to dips, I do 3 sets of around 5 to 7 reps, which is to failure for me. I really just try to focus on pushing with my chest and keeping my elbows tucked into my body. I prefer using dip bars over the rings just because I'm not strong enough to do dips on the rings more than 3 reps or so. If you don't have the strength to do it with body weight yet, you can buy resistance bands and set it up that way. I found that's a really good progression. And then to superset each set of dips, I'm just doing tricep extensions with resistance bands. First I'm using the black resistance band and doing 20, and then moving to the red resistance band and doing another 20 reps. I find that doing this superset really burns out my triceps. It's important only to use your triceps and not swing your arms and overcompensate with your back, so just try to keep your arms in the place that they are and only feel it in your triceps. Now moving on to these, I don't know what they're called, but I've seen people do them a lot at the calisthenics park. I really like these because I really feel them in my triceps. I just try to go as deep as I possibly can, and if I can't have my butt touch the floor with every rep. And then once I max out, I move on to just putting my feet up and bending my knees that way. And then just finishing out, doing it like that until failure. Now I've put up my rings and we're going to do some ring stuff. Here I'm doing ring push-ups, which get my chest sore every single time I do them. I would highly recommend. I do drop sets of these, so I do them as low and as parallel to the ground as I possibly can, and I do like 5 or 6 reps. And then as you can see, it's getting harder for me, so I'm moving up a couple steps and then doing another 5 to 6 reps. And then once that gets a little bit too hard, then I move up another couple steps and do another 5 or 6 reps. As you can tell by my face, it's really tough, but it's definitely worth it, and I love how I feel the next day. Although I would not recommend putting it towards the end of your workout like I did, because it made it so much more difficult. So now I'm done with all of my push stuff, and I'm just doing a little ring abs exercise where you put your feet inside of the rings and then your hands flat out on the floor and you're parallel to the ground, and you just pull your knees into your chest as far as they can go. And I find that breathing out when I'm pushing my legs out and breathing in when I'm pulling my knees to my chest really just makes me feel it a lot more and engage my core a lot better. Just make sure to keep your back a bit rounded so that you aren't emphasizing your lower back and could possibly hurt it. And I hadn't done any calisthenic stuff in the beginning or during this workout, so I tried to do it at the end, but I was really struggling. I was pretty much burnt out by this point, so I really couldn't get much progress done. So thank you so much for watching. This is my push workout, and I hope maybe you've learned something or will possibly try it out sometime. This is just a little squirrel that I met that day to send you off and say bye.